Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today the Amazing Spider-Man 2 trailer just came out, so I want to do a quick analysis video on it. You might notice I'm in a different area, and I just kind of woke up, so my hair is crazy. Sorry for that. Well, I'm having construction done where I usually do my reviews, or at least narrate, so I didn't want the noise to bother you guys, so my reviews will be in the normal place. It's just time-wise, it's kind of the afternoon and they're still here, so I did want to do this review of the trailer and talk about it. So I have my little background, pretend this is a poster instead. This is Amazing Spider-Man below randomly. But let's talk about the trailer. So it did come out, we all knew it was coming out today. It's been announced for like a week now. And we get to see a lot of villains here. We get to see Harry Osborn, who seems like he has some motives, and his father is sick, it seems like. So I don't know if we're going to get the Norman Osborn story, which we already got with the regular Spider-Man movie. So I don't think we do need the Norman Osborn story. And I think they're going more towards the Harry Osborn story, which I think is interesting, an interesting approach to the movie and making stuff different. Then we get a little Electro, not much of his origins, but a lot of his powers. So we get to see a lot of the graphics in this trailer. And a lot of the action, which I was very excited about, and I think this is going to be a very action-packed movie, more than the first movie, and maybe that's why the first movie was a little disappointing, because they were telling origin that we already kind of knew, in a different type of way. It is still an Ultimate Universe type way. You still have that feel here. We also learned about Peter's parents, which I kind of forgot that subplot going into this trailer, because I saw the movie when it came out, but I never saw it again, because it was a good movie, but I don't know if it was really a rewatchable movie unless you're watching with someone that's never seen it before, which I know a lot of people actually avoided the movie. But with this, they do bring back the parent subplot, which I'm very interested in. I'm wondering if they're gonna go Ultimate Universe route with that, because the parents are very connected to the Osborns and all with that, and I wonder if we're gonna have a story arc that we did see in the Ultimate Universe, which I won't spoil until the movie actually comes out. So I think that should be pretty interesting. There is just a lot of interesting things coming out in this trailer. We also get to see some Gwen, so we know that they're okay, and we see her in her coat that she died in, which we already saw a picture of. I don't know if we saw her in this trailer, but I do have a gut feeling that Gwen might die. That's just my opinion. They're trying to introduce Mary Jane, maybe that's why, I don't know. That's just my gut feeling, because we saw her in the coat, or maybe they're trying to trick us. I don't know, but we do get to see a little Gwen in this trailer. And the narration in the beginning was okay. I thought it was a little bit on the cheesy side. It was like, oh, trying to get into this trailer and we have this weird narration. But they did that with the first film also. Harry looked a little weird. After getting someone like James Franco, we have this guy with this like side cut. It was a little weird to me. So I don't know how Harry's going to play. But I also thought he's a little, not melodramatic, but very mellow, just mellow. I think he was a little bit on the boring side with the trailer. So I'm hoping that we get to see a good Harry Osborn. And again, we just had James Franco, so how do you replace that? So we'll have to see as the movie comes out and more trailers come out. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. Also, we get to see a little glimpse of Mary Jane. So did she get cut out of the movie? Was that a mistake? I saw that on Bleeding Cool. They sort of showed like a snippet. It was definitely Mary Jane. You should check out that article. So I'm wondering, is Shailene Woodley gonna be in this film? Were they tricking us? I don't know. So I think that should be interesting to see if we do get to see Mary Jane, if we don't see Mary Jane, because they made such a big deal that we weren't going to see Mary Jane, or if that was just a mistake in the trailer. Also want to mention, I actually am going to be in the movie. Me and my friend Luke, we were extras in the film. Of course, can't talk about it until the movie comes out, but we were extras in the film. It was really fun, and when we get to the point, I'll tell you where we were, and hopefully it will be seen. I'm just going to say we're in the front row or something. That's all I'm going to say. And once it gets closer, I'll tell you guys where I am. And I think that'll be fun. I'll tell you my experience of being an extra after the movie comes out. So, yeah. So, tell me your thoughts about the trailer. Do you think this looks bigger than the first one? Do you think this looks more impressive? Because I think it does look more impressive. And I think that's something I was shocked with. It actually feels like a second sequel, like a 2.0 Amazing Spider-Man. And I think that's a good thing. A lot of action. Maybe this is just a trailer, but I thought there was a lot more action and a lot more fun things to look forward to. And I know there's some big things coming for this movie, at least news-wise. I've been hearing, like, oh, this person's going to show up, this person's going to show up. So I'm excited to see who actually shows up. But it already seems like there's a lot of villains and a lot of plot going on, and I think that's going to do well for Amazing Spider-Man 2 compared to the first one. And let's hope it's like Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire movies, where we get to see Spider-Man was a good movie, but Spider-Man 2 was the best movie. And I'm hoping we get to see that with this franchise also, and I really hope this changes people's minds on the franchise, and hopefully even my mind on the franchise, because I liked the first movie, but I still like the Tobey Maguire movies better, but I liked Andrew Garfield's spin, so I'm really looking forward to see what he does and what the whole cast does with Amazing Spider-Man 2. But again, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rad Situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.